Seraph and Liora emerged from the vortex portal, their breaths heavy with relief as they stepped into a meadowland bathed in golden sunlight. The transition from the oppressive darkness of the evil forest to this tranquil paradise was nothing short of miraculous. Flowers bloomed in vibrant colors, butterflies flitted gracefully through the air, and a gentle breeze carried the scent of wildflowers. "Look at this place," Liora said, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. "It's like a dream," Seraph nodded, her fiery hair catching the light. "It's so beautiful. Hopefully, we can find some peace here." They walked through the meadow, taking in the sights and sounds of this new world. Birds sang from the treetops, and small animals darted through the tall grass. For the first time in what felt like ages, Seraph felt a sense of calm wash over her. They wandered for hours, their spirits lifted by the beauty around them. Seraph's powers, usually a source of anxiety, seemed to meld seamlessly with the warmth of the meadow. Liora flew alongside her, a constant reminder of the bond they had formed during their escape from the forest. As they walked, they noticed the shadows on the grass lengthening. The sun was beginning its descent, casting long, dark shapes across the meadow. Seraph frowned, a sense of unease suddenly prickling at her senses. "Do you feel that?" she asked. Her voice low, Liora nodded, her eyes scanning the ground. "Something's not right." Just then, a rabbit hopping nearby was suddenly snatched away. Its shadow had been surrounded by darker, more sinister shapes that seemed to come to life, dragging the poor creature into the earth. Seraph and Liora froze, horror dawning on their faces. "No, no, 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 no." Liora cried in shock. "We need to move, now," Seraph said urgently. They quickened their pace, their eyes darting to the shadows that seemed to be following them. As they hurried, the shadows grew bolder, encroaching upon their own. Seraph could feel her heart racing, the flames within her flickering with tension. The ground beneath them began to tremble, and Seraph realized too late that they were surrounded. Dark shapes slithered over the grass, merging with their shadows. With a sudden, violent pull, the ground opened up, swallowing them whole. They fell into darkness, the air cold and heavy around them. Seraph ignited her flames, casting a flickering light that revealed their new surroundings. They were in an underground cavern, its walls lined with the bones of long-dead creatures. The shadows that had dragged them down now loomed, their forms shifting and writhing in the dim light. "Cursed darkness again. Just like my former prison." "We're not safe here," Liora whispered, her voice trembling. Seraph nodded, her flames growing brighter. "We need to find a way out." And fast, the shadows began to close in, their dark tendrils reaching for the two girls. Seraph unleashed a torrent of fire, the heat and light driving the shadows back. Liora joined in, her fairy magic creating a protective barrier around them. "We have to keep moving," Seraph urged. "There must be a portal somewhere." They fought their way through the cavern, the shadows relentless in their pursuit. Every step was a battle, the darkness pressing in from all sides. Seraph's flames burned bright, but she could feel her strength waning. Just when it seemed like they would be overwhelmed, Liora let out a gasp. "There," she cried, pointing to a particularly dense shadow. "That one feels different." It might be a portal. Seraph focused her energy, pushing the shadows back as they approached the one Liora had indicated. It shifted and flickered, unlike the others. They had to take the chance. Together, they attacked the shadow, their combined powers striking it with all their might. The shadow resisted, its form twisting and warping under the assault. But they were relentless, their determination fueling their strength. Finally, with a blinding flash of light, the shadow crumbled, revealing a swirling vortex. It shimmered like water, a cascade of light flowing down its center. "This is it," Seraph said, her voice filled with hope. "We have to go through." The shadows around them held in fury, closing in with renewed aggression. Seraph and Liora exchanged a glance, their resolve clear. They had no choice but to jump. They leapt into the portal, the sensation of falling returning as they were engulfed by the swirling light. The shadows behind them shrieked, but their voices faded as the portal carried them away. When they emerged, they found themselves standing at the edge of a vast waterfall. The water tumbled down in a roaring cascade, the air filled with its mist. They were on a cliff, the landscape below them stretching out in a breathtaking panorama. Seraph and Liora took a moment to catch their breath, the tension of their ordeal slowly easing. They had escaped the shadows, but they knew their journey was far from over. "Where do you think we are?" Liora asked, her wings still trembling slightly. "I'm not sure," Seraph replied, her eyes scanning the horizon. "But we need to keep moving. We can't let our guard down." They began to make their way along the cliff, the path treacherous but manageable. The sound of the waterfall was a constant presence, a reminder of the power and beauty of this new land. As they walked, Seraph felt a sense of determination settle over her. She had faced incredible dangers and emerged stronger for it. With Liora by her side, she knew they could overcome whatever challenges lay ahead. They had escaped the evil forest and the treacherous meadow. Now, they would face whatever this new world had in store for them, their bond unbreakable and their spirits unyielding. Together, they would find their way home.